Today, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints said its final goodbyes to President M. Russell Ballard.
Yeah, they held the funeral services this morning for late acting president of the church's Quorum of the 12 Apostles. ABC4's Brian Carlson was at the funeral today. He joins us live from Temple Square. And Brian, what was it like to be at the funeral services today?
If you were lucky to get a seat here at Temple Square today, you got a chance to hear about President Ballard in ways church members rarely knew. Stories of tenderness and love from his family and fellow apostles, but some that would make you laugh, too.
This morning, inside the tabernacle at Temple Square, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints held a funeral for acting president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, M. Russell Ballard.
It would be impossible to measure President Ballard's impact for good during his sojourn in mortality.
The Tabernacle Choir paid tribute to Ballard in song. Emotions at the services still high from both his family and fellow apostles since his passing on Sunday. They shared their favorite memories of him and his 47 years of church service. Elder Jeffrey R. Holland, now taking the place of Ballard as acting president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, spoke of their decades of friendship.
I have enjoyed his friendship and wise counsel for more than 29 years, 6 of which I have been at his elbow, watching closely his leadership of that quorum.
His children shared some of their most heartfelt memories, including Ballard's love for his late wife, Barbara, and how lucky he was to have her before she died.
He would consistently remind us that his best sales job was winning her over. Sometimes in the last few years, he would even tease us that if Mom was in heaven without him too long, she might find someone else she liked better.
Those who came to witness President Ballard's funeral in person wanted to show their gratitude to him.
I just think he did a lot of good things, and even though I didn't know him personally, I felt like it was good to be here.
How do you remember him?
As a wonderful, wonderful example of a husband and father and church leader and somebody to emulate.
Elder Ballard, he's lived a long, good life, and he's done a lot of good, and I think it's great that he finally gets to move on to the next phase of his existence.
As much as church members and those who knew Ballard best say they'll miss him, they consider themselves grateful he was a part of their lives.
How we love President Ballard. How glorious it has been to associate with him, to be inspired by his loving care for his beloved Barbara.
Reunited now with his late wife, the procession taking his final resting place to the Salt Lake City Cemetery.
Now, if you notice a theme, everyone says that President Ballard was a great example of a loving husband and father. And it shows you the impact he had wasn't just limited to his speeches on faith and his years of church service. Live from Temple Square, Brian Carlson, ABC4 News. Back to you.